Great to see you again. Thanks again for joining us on This Week in the Valley. Our show features people who are making a difference and events taking place all over the area. I'm Donna Bell. Darren is out this week, and I'm so pleased to have Becky Brockman filling in for him. Becky, thanks for joining us.
Oh, it's so great to be on this side of the camera.
Well, you're great on both sides of the camera, so it's good to have you. Thanks.
We have another exciting show for you. Sheraton Valley recently hosted a virtual honors tour, and what an event it was. We'll bring you more on this, and joining us a bit later is Lori Turk with information on Run for Her Life, a Mother's Day fun run.
But first, Earth Day is this Friday. This year, Earth Day Network is focusing on the urgent need to plant new trees and forests. In fact, they want to plant 7.8 billion trees worldwide, one for every person on Earth.
Trees serve as the foundation of a cleaner, healthier, and more sustainable planet for all. They help combat climate change. In fact, in a single year, an acre of mature trees absorbs the same amount of CO2 produced by driving the average car of 26,000 miles.
Trees help us breathe clean air. Trees absorb greenhouse gases such as nitrogen oxides, ammonia, sulfur dioxide, and ozone, and filters particles out of the air by trapping them on their leaves and bark.
Trees can provide shade for your home and lawn, as well as acts as a barrier against cold winter winds. They can certainly have a positive impact on your energy bill and add as much as 15% to the value of your property.
Trees shield children from ultraviolet rays. Some studies say that children with ADHD show fewer symptoms when they have access to nature. Exposure to trees and nature aids concentration by reducing mental fatigue and has a calming effect.
As you can see, trees are an essential part of our life on this planet. Let's do our part right here, right now, to make a difference on this Earth Day by planting a tree. Let's get planting.
Several Earth Day events are planned in the area, and this Friday, MDI is hosting an Earth Day celebration at Macon Walmart from 11 to 2. They want to remind people about the importance of recycling and will have games and prizes for all who stop by.
Last week, Sheraton Valley hosted an incredibly amazing event that allowed several veterans who were unable to attend a live honor flight the chance to experience the memorials built in their honor virtually.
The Patriot Guard Riders, the Story Up team, and many others made this truly an amazing day. We so enjoyed meeting and visiting with our local heroes.
Good morning. Afternoon. Good afternoon. How are you? We are so thrilled that you guys are here today for a very special treat of Honor Everywhere 360. First and foremost, I wanted to thank Sheraton Valley for letting us have this at your facility, so thank you guys very much. We also want to thank the Patriot Guard Riders, who were the motorcycle riders that came up here and welcomed you guys when you came in. So if you could show some love to those guys, that would be great too. And then we are here with Story Up, and Story Up is about telling stories for people that are unable to travel on a trip, whether it be an honor flight or any other particular flight or trip that you're unable to go on. So we are bringing Honor Everywhere 360 to you guys, and it is a virtual reality experience, which means you get to put these really cool headgear on your face, and there is a phone on the other end of that headgear, and you're going to watch a video. And what's going to happen is it's going to take you from being right here in this room to being in this video. It is a virtual reality, so you can turn 360 degrees completely around, look up at the sky and look down at the ground, and it will be as if you are standing right there. So when you put these headsets on, and I'm going to introduce Sarah's team here in just a second, but when you put these headsets on, If your chair allows you to move, feel free to sit in your chair and move it completely around to all sides so you can see everything around you. At the World War II Memorial is one of the things you're going to see. So I want to introduce Sarah Hill with Story Up Studios. And Sarah has her team here, which is Paula, Elias, and we have Ken, who's over here on video. We have Joe, Joe's back here in the back. And then, of course, Sarah. And Sarah, will you talk to them a little bit about Honor Everywhere 360?
Yeah, Honor Everywhere is a collaboration with Central Missouri Honor Flights, with Google, with Jaunt VR, and Story Up. And so we're just happy that you guys are going to be able to have these experiences. And without further ado, welcome to your memorial. We have some volunteers. Paula will come up around. There are 4 devices, and we will pass them around the room as we go. And then afterwards, each one of you all will get your own Google Cardboard device that if you don't have a smartphone that it works with, perhaps your son or daughter does, that they can play this whenever you want to on an app. So you can go back and see your memorial whenever you want to. And we also have some quilts as well from Honor Flights and some other things to get you.
So everybody today will receive a Jewel of them all, which is highlighting the World War II Memorial. And we have a few note cards for everybody, and then quilts, as Sarah said. And these quilts are from men that are incarcerated in the Jeff City prison system that has created these quilts and made these quilts for veterans such as yourself. So the video that you're going to see is about 7 minutes long. So it's a little bit of a lengthy video, but I think you'll be really engaged once you start watching. So there will be 4 of these headsets roaming around, and then we will all engage with you, the ones that aren't watching the headsets, and then we'll switch off. So every single person we're going to engage.
And some laughter. I love that. Lots of room with laugh.
What'd you do? Yeah, so you were seeing like oh, maybe I was looking at it.
Central Missouri Honor Flight.
You can turn your head all the way around.
Your turn. Yeah, she's gonna hook you up here.
Even if you can't travel to see
How was it?
the magic of virtual reality.
Jack, you might want to take off your glasses.
Everything
It does, it does.
really good.
I'm not seeing that.
Yeah, so let's put this on.
Congratulations.
Put this on your face right here. And a reminder, once you have it on, you can look left, right, up, and down. And so let me start it
I'm going to
first.
pass out.
And sadly, most veterans, like my grandfather, Staff Sergeant Russell Howard, died. My parents got the chance to see them.
So what'd you think of that?
Oh, there isn't nothing like it I ever seen. It made you really think about it. And yeah, God, it does.
Have you ever gotten to go to Washington yourself?
No, I never have. Don't get me wrong, I'd love to sometime. I'd love to. Something like that, but probably never will now.
I said it's a wonderful production. I think they've done a good job of, taking you every place. I really enjoyed it, yes.
It's a fast tour. Have you been to Washington, D.C.?
Yes, several times. Like I say, I have seen everything except the World War II Memorial.
Okay, I think it's
I haven't
go.
been back since then, but
What do I do other than that? You don't have to do anything but look.
Been to
You
the
can look
changing
all
of the
around.
guards and
Okay.
Arlington Cemetery several times, and but this was a good overall production. Showed you everything that you would see at the tour. Yes.
Really amazing. It is amazing, isn't it?
Yeah. I have seen a couple of those memorials.
Did he go?
But there's some of the others have come along since I have. And
Yeah.
that is amazing, though.
Beautiful, I guess, would be a word, wouldn't it? Yeah. That's about all I can say.
It was beautiful, huh?
He put in a lot of time on it, didn't he? Somebody did. Yeah.
Yeah.
It is worth being here.
It was worth coming for, huh?
Yeah.
Well, we're glad you made it, and we want to thank you for your service, and we truly appreciate you, and we salute you. So thank you, Wayne.
Well, Thank you.
You got to take this virtual tour. How'd you like that?
It was awesome. Very, very well done. Very nice. Definitely makes you feel like you're there.
Yeah, and there was a little bit of a reaction I saw coming off of the when you were putting those virtual reality goggles coming down.
Yeah. If you don't have a teardrop after watching all that, then I don't know if you're not human or what, but yeah, it'll get you. It just makes you proud to be an American.
Right.
Edith is her name.
So you enjoyed it?
Definitely. Yes, it was very, very nice.
When they brought the wall tourists for the tour, we went down to Clifton Hill and we put up a tent down there and we answered the question. They brought the moving wall, Vietnam Wall, down there.
The movable wall that came to, you were part of bringing that to Clifton Hill?
Yeah.
That's neat.
We served there. Two of us boys served the whole time it was here, about a week.
Wow.
And we went down every day and served. We had, the funny thing is, they didn't show up in the daytime, they showed up at night.
Huh.
A lot of guys show up at night, and they'd show up after everybody going to bed.
Huh. That's very interesting. I think, do you think maybe that's because it makes that visit to that memorial more private for them?
For them.
And you're a veteran yourself.
Yes, I was in the Cadet Nurse Corps.
Where did you serve?
Topeka, Kansas.
Well, that's fine. You still served in a much needed function.
Still in school, you see, and the war ended. I was intending to go in the Navy, but the war ended, so I just went back to the university and worked there. Of course, being from Missouri, the class ahead of me got to go to Colorado, and that's where I was in hopes I'd get to go. But all I could think of was Kansas was a dust storms that I remembered. So didn't, but it was fun.
So what did you think about this virtual reality tour today?
Well, it's wonderful. I never saw anything like it. All this picture thing that she looks through was really something different.
Well, wonderful. Thank you, and thank you for your service. And you ladies kind of get together back and forth and kind of get things organized every once in a while, don't you?
Quite often, too often.
Partners in crime, you might say?
Yes.
So how'd you find out about this this possibility for our local veterans to do this virtual reality thing?
Sarah Hill and Michelle Spry out of Columbia, Missouri. They are both guardians and big time involved with the honor flight out of Columbia, Central Missouri Honor Flight. And Sarah Hill is the one that started virtual reality, all with just cameras and a phone. And on their trips to Washington, D.C., they started filming our veterans. And they shared it with many of us that attend the honor flights, the honor flight balls, any fundraising. And how this today come about was we learned of one of our veterans that had tried twice in going on a trip to D.C., was unable to. Well, this last time when he called, Jan and I, of course, were talking about it. I said, well, let me do some checking. I called Michelle Spry, Sarah Hill, and here we are today.
So
they jumped at it.
Right. So you knew, this is just perfectly fitting for those that really have that honor flight is a wonderful thing, but it's out of reach for some.
Yes, it is, and some have many health conditions and different things that they just cannot go, and even though they want to, but they can't. So, and when Jack had contacted me and said, I'm going to have to give up my seat it just really broke my heart. And I called Deborah and told her, and she said, let me make a phone call, and it just kind of snowballed from there. So I'm very, very grateful the way it worked out, and Jack certainly appreciated it as all of them here today did.
But we also have a program called HOTH, Help on the Home Front, and this is part of it. We'll go out and seek our veterans and do what we can to help them. It can be from something like this to even just paying a visit and sitting and listening to them talk. We also help young veterans coming home, you know, some PTSD issues. We've helped them find homes. We've even raised money for food for their families. So we do a little bit of everything when it comes to helping our veterans.
Ladies, thank you very much.
Thank you.
First, we just want to say thank you, guys. Thank you for your service to our country. Thank you for being here today, and thank you for all that you have done for your community, even. And so we are so glad to bring this virtual reality experience to you guys. And now that you understand what virtual reality means, it means that you are submersed into the story. So for a few moments, 7 minutes, you got away from this room and you actually got to be at your memorial. And hopefully that experience will last forever. So we are so proud to be here. The Patriot Guard riders from all over, from Columbia and even in this area, have came up to welcome you guys. They're going to see you off also. Story Up Studios, which is Sarah Hill, which is, they helped create this Honor Everywhere 360, along with Google and Jaunt and some of those other places to allow our veterans to see this. The main piece to this is everybody will leave with one of these Google boxes that you can watch this video. So you just have to download an app called Jaunt VR, and then you get the Honor Flight Everywhere 360 in it. You can also, I know it's a lot of information to overload, but you can also go to honoreverywhere360.com, and that will get you the same information. So we hope that you enjoyed your day. Happy birthday, Edith. And you guys have a wonderful...
Happy early birthday, Jack.
Yes. And I hope you have a wonderful afternoon. Enjoy your quilts, enjoy your books, and the day.
Welcome home.
Welcome home.
Welcome home.